Welcome back to Gadget Mad Lad. This is making a Nintendo Gameboy Macro XL 2020. Right, so what we're doing is with this tonight. Probably not going to all be one video. It's going to be multiple videos, but I'll release them all one after each other so you can watch the whole thing. Basically, what I want to do is crack this open, put a fuse in so we can detach the top screen. I also want to put a battery in it, which, remember the Exxon from the last episode? Got this fully charged up, ready to go into it. We will use this, which I'll show you in a second if that's what I'll do. I'll flick my soldering iron on, so we're getting heated up. While it's heating up, quickly tell you a little story. So today I'm looking through Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and I just see a good deal essentially. So I think, ooh, what's that? So iPhone 5S, mint condition, 16GB, white. Paid £5 for it, which is $6.30 or something. I think something along them lines. The point is, £5, how cool is that? Well, the point is, sorry, it's not blocked, I don't think, but it's iCloud blocked. So, everything on it's immaculate. There's a few little dings at the top, like, you know, little scrapes and stuff like that, but other than that, it's in really good condition. You can see that. This is nothing to do with anything, I just thought I'd show this because this is going to be a future video. My plan is to find a way of removing the iCloud lock. Probably unlikely that's going to happen, but if I can't remove the iCloud lock, which I probably won't be able to do, I'm going to buy a cheap one off Marketplace again with a smash screen. I'm going to take the motherboard out of that. I'm going to put that in that one, and jobs are good and should have a fully working iPhone 5S for say £15, which is £15, whatever. That's pretty good deal, I think. Really like the feel of it as well, it feels nice. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. Anyway, so with this, at the moment there's no battery in it, and I've not got a charger for it to test it. So, problem, yeah? That's what you'd think. So, what I did was fully charge that battery. I had three of these in total. I had a pink one, a blue one, and a silver one. I was going to turn them all into macros, but they all work, like, in really good condition. So I chose one for my girlfriend, I chose one for me, and I was like, okay, sacrifice the silver one, and the DSIs are going to be the next ones that I make. Right. Right, so the soldering iron I think seated up now. Right, so we've got tinned wires from where it connects to the thing, the power bank charger, you know, that I used to charge it up with. And we've got the markings there. If you look on the actual thing, there's a picture of the battery and it says minus and positive, which means this is where black goes, this is where red goes. So red to your left, black to your right. So just to show you working, is me soldering that with that one. Putting that's in, give it a second to dry. Yeah, that's good. Put the red in. Hold it in place a second. Solder's melting, hold it in place. Give it a sec. Oh, bugger. My balloon pulled it away. No need to worry, it's all easy fixable. So that's now held in place with solder in the battery terminal. So what we'll do, flip it over, holding the battery with our hand so it doesn't flop too much. We will hit the power button, green light, thing comes on, touch screen, fully working, confirm, username saved, blah blah blah. Essentially the usual which we're not that bothered about, obviously, because as soon as we unplug the battery, it's going to make us redo all this anyway. By the way, you don't need to use the touchscreen to do any of this. You can use all the controls to navigate through it. So I must restart, blah, blah, blah. There we go, all good. See? And I've already checked that it loads the games up. It definitely loads the DS games and definitely loads the Game Boy Advance games. But with this, we're going to take the slots coming out of it, the DS slot. And what else? I'm also going to add a micro USB charge port to it. Not to replace the charge port that's there, but as well as the charge port that's there. So, because we're losing functionality with the DS slot, this struck me as not the worst idea. Because if you've got the original charger, it'll still charge with that. But the way I'm doing it, it'll charge with the micro USB as well. So, that's my plan. Anyway, so the part I was getting to was, if you see this, remember I showed you in the last video, one of the last videos, about the Samsung battery that I got out of, the battery I got out of a Samsung digital camera that was quite small, ditty little thing. Well, the point is, this battery that I showed you then, I'm going to have to modify the case for it to fit in there. Which I can do, I've got a Dremel, so I can do that, but doing that on screen with this tiny little proximity that I've got, it's really not going to be easy, so I can modify, I can cut the case off camera, and maybe do some body work on camera, if that makes sense, when it gets to that point, but we're not there just yet. Obviously we've got to do this one, and the DS, and the DS, sorry, this, the DSi, and there's a DSi XL as well in there. So we'll get through these first. So I'm ranting on, sorry. So this, anyway, the point I'm getting to is this battery fits in there literally no problem whatsoever. So I can easily put this battery in there and still close this up without modifying it. So the battery I'll be using tonight will be this one. So what I'm going to quickly do now, because I've got this fully charged, move that to one side for a second. Select soldering iron on. Dead easy job. Obviously, hold it with one hand firm. Well, if you get helping hands, that's about 1,000,000 times better for you. So, use them. I recommend using helping hands. I'd use them if I had any, but I haven't, so I've got to use my hands and improvise. So this battery is what I'm going to be using in the macro today. Not the one with the X in it. The one with the X in it I'm going to use to fix the blue one or the pink one. Because I've also got another battery exactly the same as that one, so when I fix both of them I can cut them both at the same time, save me a bit of hassle. Right, so let's get back to what we're doing. Right, so first things first, I'll put my soldering iron down. I've fallen off there. I'll flick it off for the time being because we're going to need to be on screen for right now. Move that to one side. I've also got my fuses to the side of me here, if you can see. Fuses down there in this little plastic thing. They're ready to go in there, which, one second, just need to quickly get up my picture for where me. So I won't be long, I'm just quickly checking something. I took a picture of there we go. Is that right? Just give me a second, I'll have it ready for you. I should have been more prepared for this, shouldn't I? Right, never mind. We'll get this back off and then we'll go from there. Right, so on the back, I've never taken one of these apart before as well, just so you know. This is the very first time I've ever done this. So, let's hope luck's on our side, eh? Can't be that hard. I've seen people on YouTube do it, god damn it, so if they can do it, so can I. He said, and then 10 minutes later, he blew the bleeding world up. Right, so I think we're just meant to basically tri-wing screws here. Is that even a screw? That's a yes, the tri-wing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 8, yeah, bloody hell. Okay, well that's only going to be the screws that are going to be holding the macro together when we're done, because this top bit is coming off. We're losing that. I feel bad for it breaking a good working one, but I've couldn't modify them with non-original batteries anyway, so what can you do, eh? So, we'll get these screws removed. Are they all the same size? Are they all different sizes? On the DS Lite, there's quite a few different sizes, but nothing too crazy. I think, is it like 3 different sizes or something on the back bit? I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's something on that lines. I'm assuming these ones that are holding the corners together are going to all be the same size. Yep, they appear to be up to it. Don't hold me to that. I'm thinking these back ones might be slightly shorter. But if they're not, if they're the same size, that's all good. So, sorry if I'm wobbling the camera there. I think they're the same size as well. Yeah, the back ones are the same size as well. So the ones that went across where the hinges, or you know, where the shoulder buttons are essentially, that's where they're the same as well. So we've got, this has surely got to be a different size, smaller. Nope, they're all the same size. That's crazy. You're definitely the, can't get to you just yet anyway, so we'll leave you for now. I think there's no hidden screws, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute, maybe there is a hidden screw. I bet there's a hidden screw. Maybe is this a hidden screw? I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a hidden screw. I've never taken one apart. Nope, that's not a hidden screw. It's just a rubber stopper. Rubber baby bugger bumper. Or something to that effect, which I totally did not say properly. Right, so we're all good screw wise. I think we're all good. The only screw that's left is this one here, which I think we can take off after we take the back case off. So I'll get my splodger, our pry tool, what do you call this thing? The blue doohickey. And we're going to run this. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. See? How easy was that, man? That was well easy. Right, so anyway, the hinges on this are very similar from what I can tell with the other one. So anything we can remove out of this, alright. So we will actually, before we get further into this, we'll move it to one side because it saves a bit of hassle later on down the line. This is the back plate, you know, the black bit that covers the back. Yeah. Right. So we're going to remove the Phillips / crosshead screw there, same there, same there. This is the shield. I don't think we need this, to be honest with you. I'm going to assume no, we don't need this. We'll take it off and then we'll put it back on, because I'm not too sure if we need this. So I'll take them 2 screws out there. Obviously I don't want it to turn back on and it not work, because cracking this back together again is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. So rather than do that, let's just try and make the trial and error as least as possible. So let's remove this, because this is what we're coming here for. Again, obviously the screw you're not really going to be needing, so put that to one side. Should be able to take out the stylus part there. That gives us a bit more space around there, which actually, while we're here, why not? So we're going to cut this little section and this little section. Can you see? So I'm going to cut this little section and this little section. I'm just going to give it a quick little trim, like so. If you're wondering why, this is where one of the speakers is going to go, because these, this is going to have 2 speakers in it. Unlike a lot of the others that I've seen, I've just done one. I figured, why the hell not? And there's something else as well, is the additional charge port that we're going to be putting on there is going to be where the game cartridge slot was. So for now, I think this is how it went, is it? Yep, that's how it goes. So let's put... Time goes so bleeding fast. Sorry if I'm going on myself and not getting nowhere. Well, you can't rush perfection. I try preparing these videos as best as I can, so I can get them out to you as fresh as possible. Like I said, I've got my computer coming back in a week or two, so I should have access to editing quite decent then. I say that because I need to learn how to use the bleeding editing software. I was using Windows 10 editing tool. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was working, and then all of a sudden it wasn't working, and I was like, oh my god, what can I use now? I don't really know anything about editing. And that was like the simplest thing. Anyway, sorry, I'm losing myself again. So this is now ready to have the speaker put in. We need to put some holes and stuff in the back of it, but we'll do the body work, like I said, in another episode. So, back to this. Right. So what we'll do, we'll get the board out, and then we'll call this an episode. And you can... Obviously, I'm still going to keep doing it, so this will be coming to you pretty much within an hour of the first video, of this video, essentially. So we'll do our best to get it all done tonight, because the night you'll be watching this is the night I'm actually filming it. I've been really looking forward to doing this mod, to be honest with you. I've got to be careful here what I pull out, because I know underneath it there's two more cables. One's the digitizer, there we go, and one's the backlight, I think. So there's like locking mechanisms on these. And I said I've not turned one down before, because I haven't. I watched a couple of teardown videos and mod videos, like I said. Ew, gross. Little insects in there, it's not nice. Oh, be careful, we don't want that to mess up. So they're now free. Right, we've got this latch lifted up, so let's get that one free. Yeah, I'm going to use my tweezers for that. Which are, where are my tweezers? There we are. I'll get these bleeding shoulder buttons out of the way. I think you need to pull the board out first. I think that's the gist of it. I don't know, there's something else underneath here though. Nope, we seem to be good. I think that's the cable to the top, but I could be wrong. So don't hold me to that. Like I said, I've not torn one of these apart before, other than what I've seen on YouTube. Which I'm guessing, like you, if you're into this kind of stuff, you watch this kind of stuff on YouTube because it's freaking awesome. Alright, so we've got a couple more screws to remove there. Some more Phillips / crosshead. Yeah, I'm hoping these are all the same size. If that is the case, then it should be easy enough to judge where they go. Because I think the white rings are for the internal screws, if that helps anyone. That's what common sense is telling me. Not that I've heard anyone say that in the videos. So if you get mixed up and you think you're putting your screws in there, and you're not too sure which goes into which, the ones without the rings are for the case when it goes back on, and the ones with the white ring are the internal screws, which are the crosshead / Phillips screws. Oh, sorry, bumping the camera again. Right, so they're removed, 3 there was in total. If I'm not mistaken, I think we can lift the board up now. I think. Oh, don't break. Oh, no, they're selling me. So I said 3, didn't I? There's not 3, there's 4. Remember the one we couldn't remove before because it was obscured? Well, now we can. I'm guessing that makes number 5. They're all same size. Hell yeah, they are. And there's even a little white ring as well, if you notice, around on the board itself, the PCB. We can make that out or not. You see the green PCB around the screw there? There's the white ring like there is all the others. I don't know, it's probably not interesting. I just me found it a little bit interesting. So there we go. So here's the board. Right, so if you want to tune back in for part 2 of making, I don't know, is it the ultimate? No, because if it was the ultimate, it'd be Type C, wouldn't it? So it's not the ultimate. I don't know what we're going to call it, but essentially a Game Boy Macro XL 2020. Tuning back in for the part 2, and we'll get the fuse soldered in. I was hoping to get it soldered in now, but what can you do? Time is of the essence, goddammit. See you then, bye.